Hello everyone, I'm your host Boss Zombie. Welcome back to Gone Home. We continue exploration in this bizarrely empty house. More pens. They're all the same pen. Ghoster? Oh, it's this, what the hell is this leaf called? I can never remember the name. They have it in Animal Crossing, and I think even there's a Korok in Breath of the Wild that looks like has that leaf. Tissue. Oh, fresh. Readers, tell us about their worst moments. 90210, does anyone still care? The Male Gaze, how to subvert it. Sarah Holst, not gathering moss. True story, that is a teenage drag queen. Okay. Yeah, I guess they used the term drag queen in 95. Such a weird... Nope, hello. Folder, read letter. Dear Terrence, David asked me to write you regarding the reviews you've been submitting for the last few months. Frankly, they're becoming more trouble than they're worth from an editing standpoint. There's a word limit. It's your job to stay under it, not mine to cut back to it. Even then, it's becoming harder and harder to weed out the tangents and non sequiturs from the usable copy without heavy rewrites. The readers of Home Theater Aficionado want to hear about the quality and value of the hardware, not ruinations of your childhood. If it were up to me, I wouldn't be writing this letter. I'd just be cutting you loose. There's tons of guys half your age who would take half your rate to write stuff I could actually use. But David's known you for a long time, and he's the boss. So I'm giving you one more shot on this say-so. You should write him a nice note thanking him for his patience and generosity. Look through your old stuff and start submitting reviews like that again. Then everybody will be happy. Brent Kurtwood, reviews editor, Home Theater Efficient. Okay, so... What? 0451. Okay, that's probably a code. Grab book. Oh, my nose. Stranger Under My Roof. The best-selling advice for parents of teens. I'm saying my room. Okay, so I'm guessing mom and dad had issues with either me or sister. 0451. I have to remember that code. I haven't seen a safe yet, have I? Ooh, these open. Grab lid. Dad's second book. Ugh, what is that? The Accidental Pariah. Dad, what is under... Gosh, Dad. Gentlemen. Japan's Bloody War on Dolphins. Ladies in the Ring, the Women of Wrestling. So it's Playboy, basically. I guess gentlemen, it's a synonym. The thing says, Gosh, Dad. Gosh, Dad, indeed. That's not a very good hiding place either, Dad. Put those books back. I wish this poor girl didn't have to see that. She's an adult. She's 32, I think. So, she can take it. She can handle it. See, that book looks oddly different from the rest of them. Why? Platonic Solids. And see, only if... I don't think most of these have... Tales. Oh no, I guess they're all written. It's just it's super dark in here. Alright, off with light. So you... Hey. You have to pass through Dad's office to reach the library? That's a little silly. Oh, nice your combination. Wouldn't you know it? I think I know it. 0451. Read document. Dear Mr. Mason, please find and close your original document and a typed copy for our records. The notarized copy has been filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting our firm with this important matter. Attorney. I, Oscar Mason, possessing full competence of mind and memory, and after full survey of valued items tonight, do hereby declare this document my last will and testament. Oh, this is the uncle. The following shall hold true upon my passing. I declare that I am a lifelong resident of Boone County, that I am unmarried and have no children. I declare that I have no outstanding debts to my name, to any creditors living or dead. I do hereby bequeath every item of value of which I may die possessed, including the dwelling and surrounding acres located at Arbor Hill, as well as any and all personal property and money accounts to my nephew, Terrence L. Greenbrier Jr. of Ellis County. In the event that Terrence L. Greenbrier Jr. should predecease me, then in such event, the bequeathed to him shall fall, and the same is bequeathed to his children, as ordered by age and competence as stewards of the estate. So it's standard will stuff. Oh. Oh, so one's the printed copy and one's the handwritten copy. Oh, thanks, Uncle Mason, Uncle Oscar. Too bad you died. Your house is nice, though. Any important stuff in here? Nope. Well, here. Nope. Alright. Oh, this must be... Is this the man cave or is it just a den? Bug in here. Oh, damn. VHSs, huh? Grab cassette. Insert tape. Severe weather warning. Alright. I get the idea. It's a tape. You're cute. Wait, put it in the right spot. It's that book Dad wrote. The Accidental Savior. John Russell knows the present life hangs in the balance, but who... So Dad was a writer at some point? Read letter. Terry! Hey man, how have you been? I know you're a published author and everything now, but my editor and hi-fi aficionado has... Oh, this is the David Werning. Issues of the mag... Okay. There's too much review work to go around, and he's looking for another freelancer. Naturally, I thought of you. You were saying in your last letter how much of a pain it's been trying to find a publisher for your latest work of literature. And writing stereo reviews is dead simple. Sit at home with a glass of scotch, listen to some records, and write up how it sounds. Then get paid. I've included some issues of the mag to use as examples. If you're interested, send some samples to my editor. And tell him your old college chum, Mike, sent you. Here's the address. So David was the jerk and Mike is... No. Mike is the friend and David's the jerk, I guess. Lamps on. Holy shit, look at them VHSs. The Andromeda strain. Ah, this throat lozenge helps so... Damn this bug. Time Machine plus Clue, Fantastic Voyage, Top Gun, Ghostbusters. So, oh yeah, they're VHSs. They're just recording on the whole thing. Clash of the Titans. These are all huge movies. Airplane, Moonraker. What does that say? Blade Runner, Director's Cut. Beetlejuice. Oh, Beetlejuice is good. RoboCop. That's an excellent VHS. I would absolutely watch that one. JFK, X-Files, 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 X-Files. Jesus Christ. Clash of the Titans. My ex liked X-Files. Couldn't get into it. I tried. Okay. Hold on. I hope you don't break. I want to look at this leaf. It's the Canadian one. I forget the name of it.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports
The Nintendo's gone.
rain conditions affecting the
Unless that's the
following
VHS player.
counties: Austin County,
Pizza?
County,
It's empty.
Tacoma County.
Actually, I wouldn't want pizza that's been sitting in that box.
Residents are
Be
strongly
very
urged to
foul.
stay indoors.
Pink highlighter?
All windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at
Door?
lower elevations.
Is that a pin? Button? What is this? Bratmobile. Haha, I like it. Let's see. Here's that same one again. What's this? Read TV listing. X-Files. God, Dad likes the X-Files,
This
huh?
is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high
Maybe not Dad.
torrential rain conditions affecting
Ooh,
the
it's a
following
fern.
counties: Austin County,
Ah, what?
Boone
That's
County, Dawn
Mom's old work mug.
Tacoma County,
Takelma County for... So maybe it's Mom that likes X-Files.
Visitors are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
So I can. Okay. Plate. Can't read what that says, but it looks like the Mitsubishi logo. Or not the Mitsubishi. Yeah, wait, that's Mitsubishi, right? Hi, Terry. Enclosed, please find a Pioneer CLDD703 unit with remote and cables. You need a half-page review from the October
This
issue,
is a severe weather
so that gives you about 2 weeks to
Northwest
get us
weather
the
service
copy for edit.
high winds
Certain
and
stuff like you
rain
gave us on the
conditions
CLDD502.
counties.
It's a combi player, so check its CD playback with a few discs as well as its laser disc.
Kalma County.
And they
and
want us to definitely
Astoria
hit the
County.
signal to noise ratio on
Residents are
Toslink
strongly
stuff.
urged to stay indoors and secure all
Is that like
windows and
Toshiba?
doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Ooh, I can read this. Shipping label. Notify sender. Okay. Okay. Closed door. Open door. 180. Isn't it like 180 minutes? So that's a 6 hours.
This is a severe weather warning.
9 hours.
The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and
I don't remember.
rain
Yeah, I think it was
conditions
180 because it was a 3 hour.
Austin
Because they came 3-6. I think there were 12-hour ones, but I don't remember.
to Kalma County. and
Sam,
Astoria
thought this
County.
might help. Dad,
Residents are
making
strongly
friends
urged to
even
stay
when
indoors and secure all
feeling
windows
lonely.
and
It's a piece of
doors.
cake to make friends. Never worry
Flood
about it getting.
conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Oh,
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk. But sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
7-Eleven, huh?
Conditions are expected at
God,
lower
that's
elevations.
right. Places like that used to have arcade machines. Oh, the pizza place I used to love when I was little had an arcade machine. Had what did it have? It had Pac-Man. I forget if it was Galaga or Space Invaders. It was one or the other. I don't remember. Oh man, that used to be fun. What is this little pillow fort? Maybe this was Sam doing this. Poltergeist. Haunting and Poltergeist. Leonard Aru or Truth about okay. Yeah, you know what? All the soda around Dr. Jitters. That's a good name for soda. So all the stuff around here and maybe X-Files.
Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors.
Maybe the
Secure all
sister was
windows and
watching?
doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower
They'll usually
elevations.
do a pillow fort with a buddy. I'll turn it back on. There's a matchbook right here. They're all used. Candle. It's a candle. Other candle. Yep, still a candle.
This is a severe weather.
How old is this game? It's like
The
2 years,
Northwest
3
Weather
years,
Service
something like that.
reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the
I've never
following
seen a
counties: Austin County,
nightstand like this. As if this is counted as a nightstand.
Kalma County, and Astoria County.
It has,
Residents
like,
are
just
strongly
book
urged to
holes
stay
on the side?
indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected
Anything
at
in the
lower
closet?
elevations.
What is this? The heaven at the edge of the world, Samantha. Oh, she was writing. Captain Allegritz looked off the ocean. It went on forever, so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge, get to the paradise there. Then she heard a cannon fire. Boom! It was the black pirate ship. She yelled, I thought that we lost them at Horse Island. The first mate said, looks like you thought too soon. The black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, You're never gonna find the edge. There ain't no paradise, and your father were a liar. Captain Allegra yelled back, Then why do you keep following us, you imbecile? The first mate yelled out, We'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see her father was no liar. The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. Now west, she said. And the ship sailed towards the sunset. Not bad. Actually, I'd read. Oh, what's this? Read note. Dear Mrs. Greenbrier, I'd like to talk to you about the stories that Samantha has been writing lately. They are what I would expect from little boys in class, which, along with a few other tendencies I have observed, brings me a bit of concern. Please call a schedule on parent. What do you give a shit about her writing? Fuck you. I thought it was a very good book, or a story so far. It just needs to get fleshed out a bit. What is this? Eh? The Coliseum, the showplace of Oregon. Theater 3, Pulp Fiction. Ooh. God, 94, huh?
This is a severe weather warning. The
Okay,
Northwest
anything under these
Weather
pillows?
Service reports high winds and torrential
Can I
rain
get in
conditions
here?
affecting the
No.
following counties: Austin County,
Hmm.
Boone County,
Oh, I can
Dawn
turn the
County,
fan on?
Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged
Can I turn
to
the
stay
fan back
indoors
off now?
and secure all windows and doors.
Oops.
Flood conditions are expected at
There we
lower
go.
elevations.
Let's see. That corner light was on, but this one wasn't. So you'll go off. You'll go off. Eraser. Can I look at the eraser? Squishmaster. They're all like parodies of real brands. I like that. Bunch of coupons. Save 25 cents. Wow, they're just like big generic coupons. That's all. Yep. Pamphlet. U.S. National Forestry Manual. It's like I don't know what's going to trigger a journal entry or not. Is there music? Why is there music? Weird painting. Okay, so all the lights so far were off in this room. Read assignment. Reproductive system worksheet. Lower 2 stories. The events are all out of order. Menstrual cycle. Blah, 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 blah. I'm producing the testes. Vas deferens. What is this? As the train rumbles on. It's like a whole story. Okay, let me read this. The early morning of September 1st, 1937. Essa Glatz stares out the window of the train as it travels from Vienna back to her home village of Wielin in Poland. That's Wielin, right? As the train rumbles along and the sun rises over the countryside, she can only think of her dear Borislav, the boy she's engaged to wed. Meanwhile, deep within her guts, an ovum starts to develop. As this train approaches its destination, her heart races. The lining of the uterus is getting thick and soft. This is weird. As Essa steps off the train, her eyes dart quickly across the gathered crowd. Then, there, her dear Boris. Still in his baker's smock, he must have dropped his early morning duties at his father's shop to come meet her. Her heart skips a beat. Her ovary releases the ovum. It travels through fallopian tube. It's weird when it's like a romance novel followed by like just a cut-in of the reproductive system. Over the wheezing of the steam engines, a deep hum grows. It's coming from the sky. Dark shadows pass over the station. A whistling sound. Essa, her thoughts only a second faster than the bombs, reaches out toward her dear Boris across the crowd. Their eyes lock, and the moment freezes. A flash of smoke envelops him almost instantly. In the assault by the German forces, almost 74% of the people in her hometown are killed. The rest, including Essa and, for a time, Borislav, huddle in a half-destroyed church. He is blind. His legs are missing, bandaged with torn bedsheets. Essa's egg will not be meeting a sperm. It dissolves. About 2 weeks later, Boris loses grip on life. Essa has given up her rations to keep Boris alive, but in the end, nothing can save him. Since the lining of the uterus is not needed for pregnancy, it comes out through the vagina. Essa vows to survive. She sets off to join the Polish resistance as a daring spy and saboteur. Another ovum starts to develop in one of her ovaries, and the process begins again. It is incredible how the female body knows how to prepare for pregnancy. I like the story part of it. The rest of it's kind of weird. I mean, it's natural, but it doesn't really fit the rest of it. Okay. And textbook. World history. Grab coaster. They like their leaves here, huh? Hey, Pencil, how'd you get down there? Oh, yes, you live down there. Okay. What did that say? The Dave Brubeck Quartet. Class. Play record. Alright. Sorry? I'm pretty sure records don't just abruptly stop like that if you're mindful of it. Anything on this? I like the bar. God damn, this house is fancy. Orange soda. Pretty good, pretty good. Dr. Jitters again. Bunch of wee little shot glasses. I'm just looking in case there's going to be like one thing in the game that's different and you have to analyze it to see. That's a lot of it. That's a lot of containers for alcohol. There's this note. Read letter. Dear Mr. Greenbrow, I read to inform you that unfortunately Mercury Books will be unable to publish a follow-up to The Accidental Pariah. Despite the low sales of Accidental Savior, we went ahead with the publication of second books in hopes of the John Russell series catching on. However, sales of the second book have in fact been lower than those of the first, and so our stewardship of the series must end here. It's been a pleasure working for you as your publisher, and we wish you and John Russell the best in your future endeavors. Ooh, that's disappointing. So Dad's been drinking his woes away, it would seem. Oh, damn, that's a lot of tumblers on the ground. Or shot glasses. Why do you say tumbler? Tumbler's a big one. Come on. Damn it, pick up the glass. Okay. Oh, I stood it up. How thoughtful of me. Ooh, vodka. Triple distilled. What's the... 40%. Oof. Oh my god, this closet is the size of a room. You could live in... Well, you couldn't really live in here, but... Hello, note. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for having Danny over for your new home. He has missed having his friend Samantha in the neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he could lend Samantha his Nintendo Street Fighting tape. I gave him permission. He needs to spend last time with the games anyways. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she's welcome back to our house anytime. Default friends,
When you
huh?
live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
That's a lot of books. It's a lot of the same book. Well, this is all... The more I find, the more disappointing people's lives seem related to this house. Where is everybody, anyways? Sam had that note in the front of the house that said that she's not here, or whatever she said. I don't remember exactly. Not to look for her, that she'll see again someday, or something like that. What else is it? God, this hallway. It just doesn't end. Okay, it ends. More coupons? What is it? Oh, lip balm. Cherry stone. Never been one for lip balm. Dice. Other dice. What is this note? Katie, please tell Mom and Dad about the stuff that's missing. Sam. What does that mean? Hi, Lonnie. So if you wanted to come over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive. It's kind of far, but I can drive you home, too. So hopefully that's fine. Right back and leave this in my locker if you still want to, and we can meet in the parking lot. Yeah, I'm totally in. See you there. Then I'm going to kick your butt. Get ready. Oh, that's a good drawing of Hadoken.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Oh, you like Lonnie. You like Lonnie a lot. Okay, just 2 highlighters in here. Not much else. Paper. Katie, please tell... Whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. Okay, I'm guessing the attic is my final destination on this adventure in this house. Locked. Oh. And thus our thrilling adventure in this hallway ends. I forgot to close this door.
This is a severe weather warning.
Where
The Northwest Weather Service
does this
reports high winds
does this not have a
and
door?
conditions affecting the following counties.
Oh, okay. I think this was already open. Did I look in here? Worldwide timetable. Oh, cool. That's actually neat. Katie's departure, so they were keeping track of things. Come here, pencil. See, this drawer is fine. I can toss things back in and they stay there. What does that say? Oh, Boone County. Alright, so I'd say that's that half of the house, and now there's... I'd imagine that's just like a kitchen, right? I guess we'll find out. So thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.